guys, welcome to your reading. For those that do not know me, I am Tabitha, your psychic, medium, healer, and starseed. Okay, this is going to be about a month-long prediction for the zodiac sign Gemini. It is intended for May, but whenever it finds you is when it's meant for you. So before I get into it, I just want to give you guys a quick reminder that if you're looking to book a reading with me, you still can through tabithahealingcenter@gmail.com. It is linked below, but all payments will go to the Bergling Foundation. So that is done on your own accord. There is a link down below. It is just a donation. It's whatever you can afford, whatever you think is appropriate. This is just a good way for us to help everyone. So we will not turn away anyone that needs healing. So you can also find me on Instagram at Tabitha Indigo Child. You can also get a hold of me at Tabby M Co. So once again, you can still book through my email, but any donations or proceeds will go to the Bergling Foundation, which is also linked below. Malachite Moon Girl also launched a new line of bath bombs. So all these bath bombs come with a crystal inside of them. These ones specifically are the honey almond. They smell absolutely amazing. She has a Mother's Day special going on right now. So check her out on Instagram. That's at Malachite Moon Girl. And once again, if you don't follow me on Instagram, that's Tabitha Indigo Child. We also both post daily content. So check us out. Okay, let's get into it. So, for you guys this month, the angels that were coming through was Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel. So, Archangel Michael helps with protection, anxiety, fear, depression, mechanical or technical issues. He's like literally like the number one angel. They call him Michael, he who is like God. So he's probably like the closest thing that you're gonna get to God. But anyways, he's actually a master healer as well. So if you're only gonna ever remember one angel's name, he would be the one to remember. A lot of people will use him, like I said, if they're having technical issues, like during a Mercury retrograde or in their car, anything like mechanical. I use them a lot to help cut people's cords. I use them a lot to deal with like fear, anxiety, and depression and addictions. You can use him for all of that or just straight up protection. Like if you have someone negative around you or you just need to be protected, he is a really good angel to talk to or call on. Angels cannot intervene unless you give them permission. So you either have to say like, Archangel Michael, I need you, or like, Archangel Michael, you can help me, or like, I accept you, whatever it may be, or just call on the angels, but you do need to give them permission. So Archangel Gabriel is here. This is the angel that actually helps with like conception of like birth or adopting, being a good parent, being a loving parent. They also help with like writing and the arts and like birthing new creations. I am feeling for some of you, like you may think about conceiving or may even conceive like during this time. So yeah, that archangel is assisting you this month. And the stones you got, so you got lepidite. So this is a great stone to enter your chill zone. It's for people that are constantly stuck in like, I gotta be the best. I gotta be the best. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Like constantly needing to be like fabulous in a sense. It's also someone who's like caught in like a fear cycle a lot. It's also someone who's like always frazzled or is like a workaholic because they're caught up in that like needing to like be right. And like I totally can understand that. So they're saying when you're freaking out, this is a good stone to use because it's going to help you to enter your chill zone, your peace, and bring you back to center. You guys also got Tekatite. So this is to raise your vibration, but Tekatite can also help prevent like psychic attacks. So I do feel like there may be some like not like jealousy or like animosity or like something like that towards you guys this month. And I think it's just because like you're gonna have a lot coming in for you. So just this is also from the constellation of Orion or from Orion's belt or like the planet, whatever you want to call it. It is associated with Orion. So they say like I hail from the stars of Orion's belt. So they're saying that people that are overburdened by resentment can also use this, because I don't know if you like know, but like I believe it's like the reptilians, like what originated from the Dranconians. Like, anyways, they have this like light and dark spiritual battle. And they're saying that you could put this anywhere on like a UFO landing or beside your meditation cushion. It's going to help you to bring you to higher vibrations, frequencies, higher planes, where you can connect with source on a totally different level, which might help you like stop freaking out and stuff as well. Your affirmation this month is everything is going to be okay. Say it with me. Everything is going to be okay. Let's get into it. So we see at the beginning of the month, you guys are contemplating, okay? A lot of people are in hermit mode. A lot of people are reflecting on things. It is Virgo energy as well. Specifically, though, you are reflecting on kind of like being the wounded warrior, but not so much on like what wounded you. I feel like you guys are past that. It's more about what did I learn? And how is this going to help me in the future with my purpose? Because you are being called by the divine, okay? So we do have judgment here as well. For some of you, you may have passed judgment on someone may have passed judgment on you, but nevertheless, it's actually more about the divine and being called and making a choice. So there is like, they are calling for patience, balance, alchemy, transmutation. You could even possibly be a healer. You could also just be like someone of like power and authority as well. Or wanting to move into those roles. Like, how do I be a healer, like help heal people, but also be like a powerful, authoritative role for people as well. So this is all kind of like, you're kind of just like going through like all of this. You may also be dealing with a very like public figure or like a boss or like some sort of like religion or big organization or like old systems, ideology. Like there's just like something very traditional that you could be like dealing with in your first week. And once again, they are calling for balance and patience. So perhaps being like patient with this or trying to find the balance within it. I do see some of you Geminis like challenging things because they need to be. There's this like indigo child like aspect coming through. There seems to be a lot of conflict on like these views. So I'm not sure if they're like the views of your own or like the views of others or the views of like a group. But there is like some sort of conflict and like some sort of like needing to stand your ground, like being kind of defensive at times, but also like it's very important that like you are standing your ground because you have a lot of knowledge. You have a lot of knowledge, and you're very like direct and to the point, and you can take action when needed. I am seeing that this is going to be like somewhat profitable for you in the end. Okay, so there was another message for some of you. You may like need to like sign a contract, or there may be something about a contract. I don't know if it's like a contract with like a house or like some sort of like contract with like a work or like a marriage. Like there's just so many different contracts coming up, but there is like something formal that you are feeling kind of like defensive about and perhaps even wanting to like cut out. Um, but yeah, you could even get some like news about it as well. And it may call for like passion. It may call for some patience and balance, I'm hearing as well. So just a side note, because this is coming up in a lot of people's readings, we have a lot of planets retrograding. I believe we're going to have like 3 planets retrograding. So currently on April 25th, Pluto went retrograde, which is the ruler of Scorpio. So there is a lot of scorpionic energy, which is about like death, like endings, transformations, rebirth. Pluto does have a little bit of a darker side that is about like obsession, power, secrets. But there is also like mysticism and like magic and everything that comes along with this. Also, just know that at every ending, there's a new beginning. So, like, nothing truly ends. Like, you just like keep transitioning into things. So, very specifically, like Pluto seems to be like it's gonna bring in change, which is happening to everyone like right now. It does happen like once, like a year, I believe. Like it does this like normal kind of transit, but it's just because of what we're closing out, and like because people's like 2020 we started and it was like everyone was like just hitting the top of the wheel, and now you're gonna see like people are gonna start to like really come into their abundance because like that wheel is like really turning now. So Venus is also gonna go retrograde, which is like the planet of like love. So, well, like that's like what's coming through for you guys. So, just also keep that in mind. Was there anything else you want me to say about that? No. Okay. So moving into your second week now, we do have some like earth possible energy here, so Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But this person is like, it's more about this person. They're very like nurturing, they're very grounded. This person would make like a good mother or father. They're very like, they make sure everyone's like well provided for. They make sure the house is taken care of, the laundry's done, the groceries are bought. Like, this person is also like very, like they know how to create wealth. They might have like a lot of like side projects that they make like income off of. This person may even have their own business. This person might also be like a boss, like, and they make like a really good boss because they really care about their employees. They make sure everyone's taken care of. If you're gonna need help, they'll make sure you get the help. If you need to be fed, they'll make sure you get fed. Like, but they're just like that in every aspect of their like being or like of their life. So they make a really good sibling, they make a really good parent, they make a really good friend, they make a really good partner. Like they just also strive for that. Like they strive to be that, like not the best, but like just to make sure that everyone's like taken care of. It's like this nurturing. They also do like I said, they do have like material wealth. They do like the finer things in life. It is kind of like a little bit of like Taurus energy, which we are in Taurus season right now. So like people are going to be a little bit more fixated on like their material wealth and like self-care, and like it is a little bit of like a slower moving sign. So you have this person, and they could also possibly be a Libra, like because we do have Libra energy coming through as well. Um, there is this need for like justice and like balance, okay? Maybe this person makes you feel really balanced, but there is some sort of like justice for a painful cycle. Okay? So I'm not really sure like exactly like what it is. Sometimes too, like justice can be like making a decision. I'm hearing to like close something out as well, okay? And it's also like things are being like weighed. They're also showing me like Egypt, and like they're showing me like the underworld. They're like showing me like when like someone's like being judged like in the afterlife, and they just show me like the scale and like the feather in the person's heart. Um, but just know that like you are moving into a good cycle. So like whatever happened in the past, like that was all part of your soul growth, your soul development. It was also like it's all like something that could have like happened because like you wrote it a long time ago. Like you weren't just closing out like a cycle in this life, like you were closing out a cycle, like a universal cycle. Like I just really want people to know like how important this time is, and like actually how special and blessed like we are to be here. So I see that like you're moving out of conflict. There may even be like in your second week, like there could be travel, there could be relocation, but there is moving out of conflict, definitely moving on from this like painful cycle, and you have this like solid and stable so okay, so first of all, like you're working on something, or you could have the opportunity to work on something that is like going to be something very big. Okay, it's really going to grow over time. It's like it seems like it's some sort of like project. There could be like multiple people working on this. It could be like some sort of like collaboration, but there's going to be like a solid and stable foundation to this. And everything that's like put into this like really grows, okay? I'm seeing like knowledge, resources, but it's also going to be well liked at the end of the day. It's going to be well received by others, like by the public. It's going to be well received by a team, by higher ups, like, and there is going to be a lot of like watching. There's a lot of like watching this like project or like this, or someone is watching you or has been watching you. This could be possibly even in like love, like someone, I'm seeing like someone watching someone over like social media, or like there is like some sort of like distance in a sense. I'm seeing somebody like being watched in a workplace. I'm seeing someone being watched for their work, like over like it like online. Um, and you have a union here. You have a union. This is a happy partnership. This is like a very good partnership. It's full of like domestic bliss. It's full of loyalty, trust, friendship, compassion, patience. Like it's very beautiful. Okay. These people are going to be loyal. There's a lot of like just love as well in this relationship, and like mutual respect I'm hearing as well. So like even if it's in like a business, it's going to be a good partnership. If it's in love, it's going to be a good partnership. Just a really good partnership. And you have victory and success and public recognition. So something might be really public. It could even be like some sort of like very formal commitment comes out. You could be making something very public, like it's either a partnership becomes very public, maybe even like some sort of wedding, or it could be like a very public, like I'm just hearing like an announcement be made to like a team about some sort of like collaboration or partnership or like new project that somebody's now going to be like working on. So we have a new beginning for you. So you're starting the like third week of May with this new beginning. There's a lot of like clarity, truth, communication, direct to the point. I see you guys really being in your power. Um, like in the third week, like you guys hold this sword. So this is someone who's very logical, analytical, very methodical. They hold a lot of power. They act when they need to. But like I just see someone like really calculating, like before they take action. This person can come off kind of cold and detached at time, but it's just because they're laser focused on like what it is they're doing. But I'm hearing that you hold this power of knowledge now, or you hold this sword of knowledge. Like you're gonna hold a lot of power. You may even be like a role model or like a leader, or like you might be the lead like on this project, or like this might even be like your project, like you, like I don't know, like somehow like you're very involved in it. Or like for some of you, this is also you like having the ability to cut things out that no longer serve you. Okay. So I do see some like flirting coming through, but it looks like you might like shut them down because you have like heartache here. So for some of you, like you might just still be like working through heartache, working through things that didn't work out in the past that you're still like pretty upset about. Or like it's still like kind of like somewhat affecting you. I just have like someone being like they call this like crying over spilled milk in this deck. And I have like we have the like this is like heartache or breakup. And we just have this like kind of like juvenile like flirting message of love, but it's like younger, or like it's like comes from a younger person, or like a more juvenile or like youthful um being. um and so we have like this person like trying to, this like loving, affectionate person trying to like reach out to you, but you're very guarded, you're very protected, like you're very like sharp, like there's in between you guys is heartache and things that didn't work out. Okay. So, this is maybe like how you feel towards someone, but I am seeing for some reason, like this does like come up in your third week. Um, but then moving into your fourth week, it could have also been like some, like in the workplace for some of you, or like somehow like it was tied to like work. Um, like maybe like someone was even like flirting, like someone was flirting with you, but like you didn't even notice, and then like they like make their feelings apparent and you're like, whoa, like no, and like you break their heart or something, or like, or you got your heart broken, or there is just this like, maybe like you expressed something and like it just didn't turn out the way you thought. Okay, so moving on to your last week. You have like working really hard at your craft, you have your work coming through, and then you have emotional fulfillment. So whatever you're working on, it was really going to emotionally fulfill you. But for some reason, like, I don't know, I'm picking up that someone might even need to like move for work or something like that. Because although like you have like emotional fulfillment and like working hard at your craft, and we did see some like relocation, and then we saw this like partnership. So there is like leaving something or someone out in the cold, and a lot of fear and anxiety attached to that. So, um, we do have like another court match here, or sorry, we have a court match here. It is a little bit younger, but we have the king and, or sorry, the prince and the princess of pentacles. So, and it's interesting because they're facing away from each other. So the male energy is like facing this like being left out in the cold and like fear and anxiety and depression, and the female energy is facing a person. So there could definitely be an increase in your like finances. You could get some good news. Um, but this could also like for some reason cause like some fear and anxiety, and perhaps like needing to leave things behind or like out in the cold or whatever it may be. So you may get like some sort of like offer. It seems like it's pretty tangible. It's very different for everyone. Like I'm seeing people get accepted into school, or like a course. Like I'm seeing people get approved for things like financing. I'm seeing people get job offers. I'm seeing people get pay increases. Like just like unexpected abundance. Like this is all coming through. But you have at the end of the month here this like energy, okay? It's most likely a person. This is it could very well be an Aries. Um, so it could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, but this person is like extremely powerful. This person's full of motivation, passion. This person gets things started. This person's a leader. They go to the beat of their own drum. They're extremely futuristic. They're very talented, I'm hearing. They could be in, this person's definitely in the public eye. This person's a leader. This person's a boss. They're probably a leader of some sort of really big organization. They hold a lot of power. Like this person is the king of wands, and they're the emperor. So there's just a lot of power. This person's like definitely probably like looked up to, like a lot of people. This person like can command power, command respect, but it's like given to them because there's something about them that people are just extremely drawn to. So this could be yourself, or this could be somebody that you're wanting to like work with, or like this could just be an energy like in your surroundings, okay? Um, and we have you like walking away from people that possibly like betrayed you, or just walking away from things that no longer serve you. And then we have celebration. We have celebration, collaboration. So this energy could also be like walking away from something or someone, like this like power, this like really powerful person. And it could somehow like make people feel a little betrayed. But not to worry, because then there's celebration, there's victory, there's this collaboration. So I don't see this like this lasting long. And like I said, it's actually Pluto, like it's all meant to happen. It's all like part of the transition, it's all part of the change. So you've been patiently waiting. I don't know when this is gonna pan out, but this is like just a side note, that you're patiently waiting for like an epiphany or like this transformation to be complete. Like you're just like hanging by a thread and really ready for like the emerge or like the rebirth. They just show me like someone like coming up from water for like breath. And it like has to do with like your cycle and like completing it. Just know that like you are going to be on top of the world. Like you're about to receive the world. You're about to receive like a lot of good, like everything you've been like wishing, manifesting, like all your desires, like that's all coming to fruition. And it seems like you are going to have some sort of like epiphany about that. So, some like hidden stuff is, like hidden blessings is imagine. What would you see and feel and think if all your wishes were to come true? So they are telling me that like at this point it's just like you aligning and just you thinking like I am good enough for this, like I am ready for this, like this is what I want, this is like what I've desired, okay? And just keeping those thoughts high vibrational and like really like the reason really powerful manifestors, the reason that they like are really they like quickly manifest what they want is because they're already living it. So like a good, for example, when I wanted a new vehicle, I went to the dealership, I picked out like a really high-end vehicle. I drove it around, I blasted music in it, I unrolled the windows, like I like did a whole like test drive with it. Then I had taken a picture of this vehicle that I wanted and I stared at it every day. I envisioned myself like being happy and like the feeling I felt, the smell of the car, and within weeks I had the car. So like the financing came in, like it's just like that's like how you like powerfully manifest, is like to think of nothing but that and a positive outcome and to picture it as you already have it. So thankful, so gratitude. Think about the people and the things you feel grateful for. So if you are feeling a little down, like just think about like what you're thankful for, because when you are grateful for things, more abundance is going to come to you. And just know that everything that happened to you was for your soul development. And you got very soon twice. So they said what you're asking for will happen soon in a very happy way, divine timing. And then you had very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that we can give it to you now. So I'm hearing that's in love and just in other aspects of your life. And a past life that is going to be like affecting you this month is when you were a monk or a nun. So I got like fasting came through, like spirituality came through. I just like saw someone like really like aligning like spiritually, like doing a lot more like meditation, like I don't know, like they just said like vow of silence, like I'm just hearing like really devoted to God. Like there's just like this really spiritual aspect coming through this month. I'm also hearing you're going to be extremely grateful once you start to see everything like come together. So the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. So guys, like your whole new world is just right there. And like you guys are crossing this right now. You're coming out of dark times. You're moving into the light. Like it's gonna be great. It's gonna be okay. Everything is going to be okay. And last but not least, they said the sisterhood of the rose, beauty, devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. So a lot of you are meant to teach. A lot of you are meant to heal. A lot of you are meant to like combine your spirituality, your knowledge, your material, like all of it is meant to come together. So a lot of you are meant to be devoted to the universe as well, or to a higher power. Okay, well, I hope that that guys helped you, or hope that that helped you guys. Thank you for letting me tap into your energy. I'm just going to close out with some words from your galactic family and then some words from your angels. So they are saying release anything that keeps you from the path of your true authenticity. And from the angels, they say the beauty in nature can be the answer to what you are seeking. Reconnect today. I send you guys so much love and light. Bye.